Good morning, everybody. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's stream called Dinner and RSO. So this was a stream that Foodie did, I believe, yesterday or the day before. I'm trying to catch up on all things Foodie Beauty. So this react that I did before this one, that's the most current one. That was the one she did on Twitch. So I'm going a little bit backwards and just reacting to the stuff that I haven't reacted to yet. And I would like to give full credit to Just Saying for the video that I'm going to react to. I'm going to provide a link for the original video in the video description. If you're someone coming to my channel that you don't know about Just Saying, she's an awesome person and she loves to archive all of Foodie stuff. So I totally recommend subbing to her channel and giving her the love and the views as well. So let me go ahead and just bring up the stream on camera. And there it is. So I haven't really looked at this yet, but I'm going to react to as much as possible. So I hope you all enjoy the react. So let's get to, shall we?
You would come in with Uber Eats porno driver.
What?
No, Trixie, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you do well. It's another little bit of shot. Eat. Let's go have an adventure. Thank you all for being here. So yeah, my aunt uses RSO. So RSO is Rick Simpson oil, and it's legal. All of the substances I'm going to be talking about here are legal. And I gotta be careful not to break any. Honestly, Patreon is good for that, because if you want to do like any content, you just have to set it to Patreons only, and you can pretty much do whatever you want. I have it set to 18 plus, and I have it set to Patreons only, so, or patrons only, so. Now, I'm just waiting to see before I do anything super permanent, like, oh, my allergies are so fucking bad right now. My eyes are itchy as all hell, my nails have come off. I'm waiting to see what happens with my channel. Like, if I'm gonna get my channel back in a timely manner, then life will resume as usual. I probably will keep the Twitch. Oh no, I can't keep the Twitch. Okay, never mind. Because
I don't understand why she couldn't keep the Twitch and YouTube. They're two separate platforms. I'm not understanding that, why that would be a conflict. I know someone on Twitch right now, Asmongold. I love watching his content. He's great for commentary. Very intelligent guy. He's been a gamer since back in the day. And there's stuff of his on YouTube, and there's stuff also on Twitch. So why can't she do it? Or maybe she's just thinking that if she just has one platform, she's going to need content for just that platform. If she has two platforms, that means she's going to have to be committed to producing content for both platforms. And Foodie is not about that life of doing hard work. Maybe that's why.
I can't stream on both platforms apparently, so.
So that's it. Is she trying to find a way to do dual streaming? Streaming on both at the same time? She's trying to double dip with the money? That must be it. She's trying to find a platform where she can dual stream. She can do streaming on both platforms at the same time. And I don't know if you can do that, but as far as streaming on different platforms, I don't see a conflict between YouTube and Twitch.
I would prefer to keep my YouTube. That's like, I want to keep my YouTube. I have something already set up. Now, whenever things happen like this, I ask myself, okay, so God is closing a door right now.
Don't blame God for this. God ain't got nothing to do with it. God did not close that door. You did. You did it with your content. You're trying to sound all optimistic. When God closes the door, God did not close this door. You did. You had a platform. You're making lots of money. You kept pushing the envelope. You kept breaking the rules. And Daddy YouTube finally spanked you hard and sent you to your room without your dinner. You did this to yourself, Foodie. You did. No one's fault but yours.
And the universe or whatever you believe in is closing a door. Is it to open another door? Like, of course another door is going to open. So what is the reason for my channel being terminated?
You being stupid.
Am I supposed to like humble myself? Am I supposed to reflect and think, okay, yes, I do need to be more careful, not so cocky. Am I meant to do something else? Am I meant to be like this big Twitch platformer? Am I meant to do something else that if my channel wasn't terminated, then I wouldn't never get off my ass to do? Because honestly, I could bees forever. I can bees and bees and bees.
Chantal, I just did a react to your latest Twitch stream, and you were still talking about beesing. And the last 2 Twitch streams that I've seen of you, ma'am, you're trying to do the same content on Twitch as you did on YouTube. There's nothing different. Your attitude is not different. Your approach is not different. You're coming on camera looking exactly the same. The environment in which you stream is not clean at all. There's no sense of, I've changed, I've humbled myself, I've learned my lesson, and I'm starting over. It's you just trying to find a way to make the most money and not do any kind of content. I mean, in the last stream that I covered, you had taken something, so you're already, even right out of the gate, even before you become a Twitch partner, you're still coming on camera looking like you're high. So what about your content has changed? Absolutely nothing. The only difference between Twitch and YouTube is that right now you don't know how the rules work over there, and you are scared to death of losing your Twitch channel. So you are anxious right now. You're cautious. You're the new kid on the block. So you're trying to be cautious. But other than that, nothing has changed.
I can bees. I love beesing. I want to be a professional beezer for my job, okay? And in order to professionally bees, I need a platform. So I don't know what's meant to happen. Yes, I'm freaking out. I miss just being able to wake up, go live with you guys, and have all my community in one spot. Like, I feel divided.
She misses YouTube. She misses going on YouTube, firing up a joint, doing edibles, acting the fool on camera, just doing whatever she wanted. She misses that. And YouTube was very, very, very lax with Chantal. There are smaller channels on YouTube. They got yeeted for a lot less. They gave her a lot of room to correct herself. More than anybody I've ever seen on YouTube. And she took advantage of that. She didn't look at that and go, hey, YouTube is cutting me a break and they're giving me room to change and maybe I should. No, that room they gave her to change, she took that as a sign that she was untouchable, that she could break any rules she wanted on YouTube and they would never remove her. She actually got cocky, thinking, oh, because there's so many reaction channels that react to me, I can do whatever I want and they won't do anything to me. Well, for a while that was true, but then YouTube reached a point where they recognized that she went from being a nuisance to being a company liability. YouTube is a company, they make millions, and they're not going to jeopardize it over any YouTuber, no matter how big they are. No matter how many reaction channels react to them, it doesn't matter. They're going to protect their own interests.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I want to be careful, because I realize, yes, I can just reach out to any platform but then you guys will be confused. You guys are divided. You're confused. I have people messaging me being like, so where do I sign up? Like, where do I follow you now? Like, I'm so confused. And I hate that, because a lot of people are not going to take the time to follow me around.
No.
So it is affecting my livelihood.
It's not about just time, Foodie. It's about money. You've got like 3 or 4 different platforms going on, and you're not taking the time to do content for each one. You're just completely signing up for these platforms. All you care about is making the money, making the most money. Let me get a platform. Let me set it up so people have to pay for content or to talk to me. And then after I'm done doing that, let's move on to another platform and do the same thing. You don't take the time to do the content for each platform. So whoever's signing up, they're getting something for their money. All you care about is getting the money in your own pocket. You got OnlyFans. You had people sign up for OnlyFans. But I'll bet dimes to donuts you're not going to do content on OnlyFans. You're going to focus on Patreon and Twitch. But rather than do the right thing and shut down your OnlyFans and refund everybody's money like you should do, you're going to hold on to that account and collect the money that's coming in and still do content for other platforms. You completely abandoned OnlyFans.
Affecting my life, and you know, I think it's just like wrong. I think it's wrong to just deplatform people like that, like, in my opinion. But I know people want me to take responsibility and accountability and ownership for having a part in this, my channel going down. So I have like mixed feelings about that.
What do you mean have a part in this? There was no part. You did it to yourself. You're on YouTube. You know the terms of service, or you should. Everybody has to follow them. You're just supposed to get away with doing everything and everybody else has to follow the rules? No, ma'am. No. And I don't feel sorry for you getting deplatformed. You did it to yourself. You had a really good gig, Chantal. You were making what? 10, 20 grand a month? You blew it. You blew it. You did. You made that decision to go that far and do that much, and you lost your platform. I'm sure there were a lot of people in the world that if anybody walked up to them and said, hey, how about getting on YouTube and you can make between 10,000 to 20,000 a month, and all you have to do is make some videos and do some live streams. How about that? How about that life? Would you appreciate that? Would you do that rather than clock in, clock out of a regular job, have to deal with a boss? You can't take sick days. You got to go into work sick. You're tired. You come home tired from work every day. You can barely spend time with your family and friends. What do you think? Would you like to get on YouTube and be able to make your own schedule and make lots of money? Or do you want to work a regular job? Any other person would have said, hey, I'll take the YouTube gig and I'll make it work and I'll take care of it. You, not so much. You have being on YouTube, it made you lazy, it made you greedy, and now you're suffering the consequences. I don't feel sorry for you. You made that choice.
But I feel like it is targeted.
No,
like I feel like definitely people have been just waiting for anything that they can use to really report me. And people have reported me over. Because I say that because, like, I know if people didn't report me over and over, I would still be on YouTube. I don't.
Foodie, if you're on YouTube and you're doing nothing wrong, if you are within terms of service, it doesn't matter if 2 million people report you over and over again. Nothing is going to happen. If you're within the rules, you're safe. When you break the rules, that's when you got a reason to sweat. You broke the rules numerous times. Your channel was taken for numerous, various sexual violations. Not just one thing, several things. You were on your channel, you flashed people in your live stream, pretty much every part of your body that should not be seen on camera, showing your vajayjay, showing your butt, showing your tatas. You did that, not just once, not by accident. You were doing it on purpose. On one live stream, you practically walked over the camera and showed yourself. Those were not accidents. And you thought that by dirty deleting some of that stuff, that meant that you didn't do it, that YouTube would never find out. Well, guess what? Guess what? They have record of all that stuff. There are clips everywhere of what you've done. Just because you take it off your channel doesn't mean it never happened and you can't get reported for it. Several sexual violations. That's why your channel was taken, not because people reported you, they false flagged you, but because you broke the rules.
Don't feel like, yes, technically the nudity was shown. I did accidentally flash people, but if you really reviewed the context and the situation, I didn't show you my fupa to be sexual. I didn't show you my fupa to be controversial.
You showed more than your fupa. How many live streams did we see where you were bending over in front of the camera without your underwear on? That's accidental. That's accidental. I'm sorry, if I have a dress on and I'm bending over and I don't have any underwear on, I think I would know, because you feel a breeze where a breeze should not be. Not accidental.
Or to cause trouble on YouTube. I didn't even know my fupa was showing until I felt the breeze like a few minutes later. So how am I supposed to know? You know, I think that they should give you warnings and stuff like that. You know, it's like freaking ridiculous. So that's
you don't get to tell YouTube what to do and how to handle their business. You don't get to dictate to YouTube, the company, how they should handle things. When you get on YouTube and you make a channel, the TOS is there, and you should read it and adhere to it. It's just that simple.
That's why I'm blaming others for this, because it is. I feel like people wanted me off the platform, and then you you have it. It was live, yeah. And they are really, 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 really like strict.
Chantal, if you knew that people tend to report you for what you're doing, if you know that, if you know people report you, wouldn't that be an incentive to be more careful? If you know people are watching you and they don't like you and they want to report you, wouldn't that give you the incentive to be more careful with your content, to be as careful as you can? No, you went the opposite way. You were practically daring people to report you. You even said several times, I don't care if YouTube takes my platform. I don't care. Well, guess what? They took your platform, and you care very much.
Strict about that, I guess. So they don't even look at the context. Apparently, they just out you. So you know what? I don't know what to say. But I don't want to wait outside in the cold for them to come get me, so I'm gonna wait for them to go. I mean, it's just like, it's frustrating. Of course it is. But it has like forced me to be more, I guess, more careful. Like I have to be careful with the nudity. Maybe I was getting a little too comfortable, but I mean.
So you just admitted that it was more than one time. You just said that. You said a couple minutes ago that it was an accidental flash. Now you're saying you were getting a little bit too comfortable, which means you did it more than once. You just admitted you were getting too comfortable with the nudity. You did it more than once. And there's proof all over that you did it more than once.
Even 18 plus, it was just boobs. Like,
you can't flash boobs on YouTube.
It wasn't anything sexual. It was like when I was.
It doesn't matter. Nudity is not allowed on YouTube, Chantal, even with 18 plus. You know this.
It's changing. It was like like I bent over and my ass showed. It wasn't like, you know, like I don't know. You can post nude content of both real and fiction. You cannot post nudity in public areas. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Matt. So that's pretty much like it's close to like OnlyFans rules. Okay, Matt. Thank you. I'm not gonna. If I can't use marijuana on here, I won't. I will just. Hi, Jen. Internet rando. I'm gonna have to wait outside. I'm feeling pretty. I don't know, Trixie. I'm feeling weird. I know, Jesse.
Imagine being somebody you've lost your YouTube channel, and you're trying to find a platform where you can continue to use chemicals. That's important to you. Trying to find a platform where you can bees and use chemicals. Chantal, You're starting over on different platforms. Maybe leave the chemicals alone. Maybe not be so concerned about using chemicals on your streams and in your content. Maybe try to do some stuff sober, perhaps.
Hey! Oh, hi, Idaho, Jesse! Go off camera and smoke, yeah. I didn't think Omegle was a problem either. If I never get my YouTube channel back,
If
I'm gonna have to platform out to other places, I guess. And hope not to get banned elsewhere. No, I didn't get an answer yet from YouTube, actually, at all. So, I don't know what's gonna happen.
well, they already refunded the memberships. I know you're not getting that money. And let's just say she did get one final paycheck from YouTube. She's going to spend that so quickly. She's not going to be smart enough to hold on to that money and make it last for a while. She's going to be shopping and buying takeout. That money's going to blow through her fingers so quick.
Yeah, they said it was for sexual content. I think it was the Omegle thing.
It was more than that. Much more than that.
I sent my appeal, and I made like a jokey like at Team YouTube. Like, I wasn't really jokey. I just wanted to explain, like, you know.
I feel that's the whole reason why she joined Twitter in the first place. Because Foodie's been on YouTube, well, she was on YouTube for years, and she never was a part of Twitter. But the moment that her channel got yeeted, suddenly she wants to be on Twitter. Why? To try to talk to YouTube directly and make tweets and stuff, and also to advertise her other platforms. But up until that time, she had no interest in Twitter whatsoever. But I feel her main motivation for being on Twitter was A, to advertise her other platforms, B, to try to reach out to YouTube faster to get her channel back faster.
I didn't know about the dong. It wasn't my fault, you know. You missed the key, Rocky? No, because people set me up and informed me, and then they reported me. I'm still all over YouTube, I know. So if I'm just waiting to hear if my appeal doesn't get approved, then I will appeal again. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail. Like, I'm not gonna just lay down and move over. I want back on YouTube.
Too bad you're not gonna get back on.
Stop calling it what? Yeah. They said I could appeal, Julia. Daphne, it'll be similar if I'm on other platforms. But no, YouTube is definitely better. The drug use section in Portland, be careful. No, I'm not gonna do drugs on camera. I'm just gonna keep like, I don't know, I guess you have to be squeaky clean, I guess, and then it will just be boring.
It doesn't have to be. If you go on Twitch, you don't have to do chemicals to have great content. You can go on Twitch and do the content that's meant for Twitch, like gaming. Twitch is a gaming platform. People are there for the gaming. They are there to watch people play video games and talk about things and give color commentary. That's what Twitch is for. It's not a mukbang platform. It's not a chemical platform. It's for gamers, Foodie. If you want to be part of Twitch, learn what the people like on Twitch, what they expect on Twitch, and what they respond the best to. If you are starting over, it would benefit you to take some time and learn about the platforms that you want to be on. Go beyond learning about the money you make there and when you get paid.
Your membership was suspended, not banned. Yeah. Do I wish I'd taken the warnings more seriously? Yeah, I guess in retrospect, I mean, the thing is though.
Hold it. So earlier she said that she thought that YouTube should give warnings. Now she's kind of admitting that YouTube did give her warnings. So I think in the background, maybe YouTube was warning her and she just wasn't listening.
Like, yes, I should have like not shown the things until I was sure I wouldn't be born. I was like too trusting, I guess. there should be more protection for content creators, especially when like YouTube, where technically they don't employ you, but when you go from making sound, like that's people's livelihood, you know?
Not their problem. Not their problem. YouTube is a platform where you can make a channel, and if you get monetized, if you become YouTube partner, then you also get attached to Google AdSense, Foodie. And if it was your livelihood, then it's your responsibility to protect your livelihood by following the rules. Having 80K, 90K does not negate you following the rules, ma'am. It's not their problem if you break the rules, you're not listening, and you endanger your own livelihood. That's your fault.
Goes well and get back to normal because Patreon is not as user friendly. I know, Julie. I love that you flash reaction channels. I'm gonna do it later too. I know my friends like you do it.
Yeah, let's talk about that flashing. Understand this, Foodie. There's a little thing called the blur tool that's available in YouTube Studio. Even if you do flash, girl, we can blur that out. We can blur it out. We're not going to play it on our channels and get in trouble. We'll blur it out either on YouTube Studio, on another editing program. So if you're trying to flash, trying to get us in trouble, ain't going to happen. We're smarter than you. We're going to play the footage, and we're not live stream it. We're going to edit it down, and we're going to blur out the bad parts.
So casually, I'm like, well, I have to catch them off guard. If you say I'm gonna flash my boobs, they're gonna get ready. So they're not gonna know. It's the how they'll just delete a channel without a warning overnight. Exactly. I'm gonna go on Twitch too. So pages can hold up a 12-inch dong on live. Exactly. Mine was totally accidental. Oh my god, these are me! Quite alone from this, yeah. That's what I'm gonna say. She has so many sexual videos. It's so true. I have like hardly any. So that's what I'm saying. Once they see my appeal, they're gonna look at my channel. They're just gonna see a bunch of people who fucking hate me, or that I'm problematic, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what their deal is gonna be, but whatever. I just want my channel back. I just want to get back to beezing. You guys are just interrupting the beezing and being super annoying.
Oh my god, you guys, all of you are interrupting my beezing. I just want to beeze. I want to get on camera and just fire up a big old green stick and smoke it and get really, really messed up, and I want to beeze. I want to get on camera and just go to town eating. Yeah, it's so important to me. That's all she wants. She wants her channel back so she can just act ridiculous. And she just can't understand why acting ridiculous is so unacceptable on YouTube.
Like, I just want to beeze. My god. Oh my god, I'm gonna go.
You can beeze, just do it by yourself. Smoke all you want, do whatever you want in the comfort and privacy of your own home with the camera off. Nobody will care. But you're trying to use social media to profit off your beezing. That's the problem.
I'm gonna get my stuff, okay? Oh. Oh. My wife, I got banned. So Trevor's on Twitch. Yeah. There was a mass reporting. That's the thing, like I don't feel the thing is like I take ownership that I was porn. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like if I wasn't porn and mass reported, like I would be off YouTube. That's the thing. That's why I don't take accountability. Can I be more careful? Like I think I do try to be careful with it. I do 18 plus a lot of my streams when I smoke.
No, you don't. No, you don't. There were many streams that you've done in the past that should have been 18 plus, but you don't want to do 18 plus, or you didn't want to do 18 plus because that would mean lost revenue. 18 plus, age restricted means less revenue for you off the views, less ads placed on your live streams after they go in a replay. Very rarely did you do age restricted like you should have. You're all about getting that full Google AdSense money, Foodie.
I do 18 plus often so that I can do what I want. I even say that a lot of the time. I'm 18 plusing this so I can do what I want. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to do things the right way. Like I do try. It's not like I want to break the rules and be like, cocky about it. Like fuck you, YouTube. Go ahead and ban me.
But wait, you said that though. You did a live stream not too long ago saying, "Go ahead, YouTube, take my channel, F YouTube, all that." You did that. Yes, you did. You were all about that life. Saying nobody can take me down. Go ahead, do it. I don't care. That was the attitude. Now that they actually did what you told them to do, you got a problem with it.
Cocky with like haters, but I mean, I don't know. It's just like I should have been more careful to be careful. Like if you do Omegle, you have to like there's good ways to do it. So I wasn't careful enough about it. But I wasn't even doing Omegle. Like I stopped doing it, and then people still were reporting me, and then they were like looking into it apparently. So like people actually like approached YouTube over and over with emails telling them, including Charlie, telling them I'm a problematic YouTuber. I'm a sexual predator towards children and all this other fucking shit just to prove that she can get me off of YouTube. What?
Chantal, you went on Omegle and you were live streaming what you were doing. Other people that do Omegle content, they edit the videos. They don't live stream. They ask the people on Omegle, are you cool with me recording this? They get consent first. And if anybody flashes anything, they can edit it down into an edited video and post it. You did not do things that way. You went on Omegle dressed in your lingerie, which is inappropriate, and you were talking to people, and even after that young man showed his cucumber and you freaked out, you went back for round 2 and you were talking about that young man in a very perverted way. And you wanted to see more of that. And you don't understand why that's a problem?
Well, do you want me to prove that I can do that with you too? Because I don't know. Like, honestly, I just need for them to see my appeal, and that's gonna be it. Because honestly, at this point, it's like you just have to research Foodie Beauty, and like I'm still all over YouTube. Like they should be more aware of this. Like obviously somebody like me has a lot of haters and somebody trying to take me down. Like, you know, and just waiting for the perfect opportunity when I do break the rules, which really I was horned. So but technically yes, I did do it. So it was on my channel. I'm responsible for my channel and everything that's on my channel. So yes, the responsibility falls on me. So yes, of course, that I will take responsibility for.
She is having such a hard time. Such a hard time. She's completely walking around taking full responsibility for what happened. She just can't bring herself to the point to say, it's my fault. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done those things. I shouldn't have pushed things that far. I'm entirely to blame for what's happened. She's still not taking full responsibility for her actions. She's walking around it as much as possible. And if somebody does wrong and they're not taking full accountability, full responsibility, and just saying outright, I did this, It's my fault. I was in the wrong. I did it. Do you know what happens when a person doesn't take responsibility for their actions? They continue to do those actions elsewhere at a later date because there's no sense of true self-awareness. It's just, I'm avoiding the truth. I'm avoiding the self-awareness. I'm avoiding the responsibility, and I'm still blaming it on other people.
Sure. But I still think it's a shitty thing, a cheap thing that they did, and we all know it's bullshit, and we all know why it happened beyond that. You know what I mean? So you can say Charlie Gravel all you want, that it's because of me that my channel's gone, but
it is your fault.
It
is.
Okay. We know there's a bigger picture to that. Okay, so, and it will all come out in the wash anyways. Like, I really don't know, like, it's okay, like, I'm so problematic, but like all my content can still be on YouTube. Right. That's why I wanted to do that with like Pete and have him post or react to my videos, but I don't think I don't want to mess with his channel or whatever.
Pete isn't a reactor though. Pete doesn't have a reaction channel, and even if he tried, he would not be very good at it. He really doesn't know how to do reaction videos, Chantal. So what you're trying to do with Pete's channel, you're trying to get exposure from Pete's channel. And if he's not comfortable doing that, then he's not comfortable doing that. And you should just leave that subject alone. Leave Pete and his channel alone. Let him do the content that he wants to do on his channel. It's not his fault that you messed up your channel.
Like his channel, whatever, but like, it's so ridiculous that these people want me off of YouTube, but then still want to react to my content. Like, no, fuck you. Sorry, I'm gonna make it very effing hard for you. So good luck. Like,
how are you gonna do that?
God, like people act like I don't have a right to like happiness. I don't have a right to earn a living the way I want to. Like, people hear that you do good. They hear that you're making thousands of dollars a month, and they're like, okay.
You were making thousands of dollars a month.
You're laughing when you have no money. Like, it's funny that people have no money. Like, haha. And we're just beezing. We're just going about our business beezing, and bitter people have to ruin it for everybody. You know, it's always the way it is. But anyway.
You know, in a weird way, I think that Chantal losing her channel health-wise might have been the best thing for her. Because what was she using her money for? She was buying all kinds of chemicals and doing them at the speed of light, spending thousands of dollars on edibles and whatnot, and going to town with the food and putting on weight at a very scary, rapid rate. Losing her channel might have been the best thing for her health, because the less money she has in pocket, the more she can binge out, the less chemicals she can do. Had her channel still been up, she'd still be doing the same thing she was doing. I fully believe that. She wouldn't have slowed down. She wouldn't have stopped. And I don't know exactly how much Chantal weighs. She said herself in one live stream that she was 500 pounds. So she's 5 feet tall. She's not very tall, and 500 pounds. Like, how much more weight can you gain, Chantal, before you're bedbound or perhaps in the hospital with a stroke? You don't like the fact that YouTube took your channel from you, but it might have been a lifesaver for you.
You're just delaying the inevitable. We have to beeze. Beezing is going to continue happening, and you're not going to stop it. If I have to invent my own fucking social media platform, I will. But you're not going to deplatform me everywhere. And I think it's wrong. I think it's bullshit that cancel culture is so rampant. People are just trying to deplatform one another over bullshit reasons. It's just like, get a life, you know? Ooh, Alexis! And I'm still gonna get Alexis. Don't you wait. Just you wait and see.
You need to pay off the Kia first. The car you're driving, you haven't even paid that off. And it's on its last leg. So take care of the car you got and pay that off before you think about another car.
Just you wait and friggin' see it. You may have won the battle, but you have not won the war. So I'm not sure what I want to do for my birthday. I was thinking of going to Gettysburg, going ghost hunting, or I could go meet up with this Mexican guy and do OnlyFans videos. Pornos? I mean, I could do like a birthday porno. I know. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna become asexual. I'm so tired of everything. Where do you want to eat, guys? I look like a friggin' bomb. Well, probably still wear Calvin Klein.
Ooh, footage.
Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. Do I want to visit my grandpa? I want to go to Florida. I want to go to Disneyland. I don't have to get another text and worry about coming home and then, let me see. You know, it's not the same beezing on different platforms, but we're going to make the best of it.
She's so salty. She lost her channel. She's so salty. Ooh, she's salty. And Chantal actually has it better than most because now that she's on Twitch, some of the people from her channel followed her over there. There are a lot of people that start Twitch with no audience, none. And they had to start from ground zero. And they work very, very hard. And they stream endlessly for hours just to build a small audience. And she's got over 2,000 subs on her channel already. And she could parlay that into making a successful channel if she brought the content, if she started doing the gaming. But she wants to do the same stuff on Twitch as she did on YouTube, and that's not going to make success happen.
We're going to make the best of it. We are going to make the best of it. Man, that's okay. But in this case, no, I don't. I need my fucking channel back. Thank you.
You're not going to get it back.
Bye.
Not in a million years. Not even if you beg.
All right, we're just going to go downtown and pick a restaurant. Get one drink. I could go for a nice drink right now. We're going to do this once a week. Did I do this 3 times this week already?
Chantal, even if you have one last paycheck waiting for you from YouTube, what you need to be doing is saving your money. Because that will be the last paycheck you get from YouTube ever if your channel's taken. You should be preparing for the worst, not spending your money like you're going to get your channel back.
I don't know. Since dumping a friggin' okay. Since not being with a leech anymore, I have a lot of disposable income.
You still got a leech, Pete's. So you had 2 leeches and you got rid of one, but you still got one in your house. Or should I say his house, because his name is on the lease and not yours. So you're still supporting a man. You're paying his way.
Yay! I could be working over thousands of dollars for a lawyer. Or
you don't have thousands of dollars
I
for a
could go
lawyer.
to dinner with my beezers and not have to worry ever again about being in that fucking situation. Oh, better you than me, baby. Better you than me. Actually, no. I do feel bad a little bit.
No, you don't. You only feel bad because you're not there. That's the truth. You only feel bad because you're not there. Anybody believe that she wouldn't be there if she had a choice? She'd be there. She'd be right there in Natter's bedroom with him beezing if she had a choice?
No matter how hard I try, I just can't wish ill on anybody.
What? What'd you say?
So let's have a good time. I want to have a good dinner. And so yeah, so I've been talking to people just like for fun, like randos or whatever. But now like I said, I do a lot more screening now. Like I'm not really like I'm just having fun. I'm not, definitely not gonna get like attached to anybody or hooked on any. Um, I feel like I have a different mindset, and maybe what I went through with what's his face has prepared me for like a more successful future, like a future that. Well,
oh, shut up!
I gotta be thankful for that, I guess. I don't want to go through anything legal. Like I just like want to be done. So over even having to even like think about this person. And that's I don't know when that will ever happen, but like I want to just do the right thing. And for me, like when I think of what the right thing for me to do is, like to give myself justice, I know that that's what I have to do is like follow through. So yeah, and I do feel bad because like I always said, like she's me. Like when I first met him, like he was in bed with me, crying over legal matters with his ex, and now she's in bed with him, crying over these legal matters with me. You know, and it's going to be the same cycle. Like anyway, so this I'm talking to this one guy. I'm like more interested in this one guy.
I don't want to hear this. Next. Oops.
Hey, can help her out. She can help me out, and she did a really good job. Of course, there's like clutter and stuff that I have to take care of, but are you guys here? I just want to make sure you're here. Yeah. Okay.
Man, I don't know what's going on with her phone, but it sucks.
Unknown caller.
I'm not gonna answer that. Moving on.
Yeah. So Tasha, like, so my income, I don't know. I don't know how it will be affected, like, because I'm going to be on different platforms. So the ad revenue I won't be getting, but I have an opportunity to make money. The thing is, like, I don't know how it's going to work with Twitch and everything. Like, if I don't get YouTube back, I really want to go on Twitch. It's a big, big platform. I want to be on at least one huge platform, and I will just be squeaky clean on there. I will have mods that will take care of shit for me. I need trusted people. So if you want to be a mod on Twitch and I know and trust you, please email me with your Twitch name and I will mod you. And I already have 3 people I know I'm gonna mod. 4, 5 maybe. Excuse me. The mods are there out of necessity because I don't want to get banned. Because it's easy to get banned on Twitch, even more so than on YouTube. And I mean, in a way, I have to be fair. Like YouTube's been pretty good. I am kind of controversial in a lot of ways. So you know, no more omegle and all that shit. No more nudity at all. You know, we have to be careful. I honestly didn't think I would lose my channel. Honestly, so it was a bit of a shock. So yeah. I want to get donuts. What time is it? No, I don't want donuts. Why is there a freaking Christmas store? Who's gonna shop for Christmas all year round? Did people actually love Christmas? What kind of food truck affected too much? It probably will. I will take a pay cut if I don't go back on YouTube. I will probably take a pay cut. I don't know though. It depends on how Twitch does. But and it depends who follows me. I think a lot of people too, like some people are just disinterested. Like, okay, that's her channel. It's a wrap, you know, and won't ever leave YouTube. That's why it's like I panicked because I know a lot of people don't want to leave YouTube. What is this? Oh, you know, if people really want to support me everywhere, they can. You know, like some people.
But they shouldn't, though. I mean, you can have as many platforms as you want, Chantal. But if you make a platform and you want people to pay money to subscribe to you on any platform, then you should make sure that you can do content for every platform. You can have 100 platforms if you want, but make sure the moment that you sign up to that platform that you can fulfill your obligations to providing content for that platform. Don't just have the attitude of I'm going to sign up to this platform and charge money right away and expect the money and not give people something for the money.
People really, really like me and have money, so they can. I don't mind. And if you can't afford to, I will do my live streaming on the Patreon here, and the OnlyFans will be a backup, and OnlyFans will be like, I'll put content on OnlyFans too.
There's not a single platform that you have that you're not wanting money from it. You're not doing this for the love of the VIBs and the beezing. You're doing this for the money. You want to get paid everywhere, but yet you're not making content everywhere. Hence the problem.
You guys want Japanese or Italian?
You're the
You
one
guys
eating it.
choose.
Why are you asking us what we
Sign
want to
me
eat?
up, 100 trade. Make a dollar tier. No, I think I'm gonna do away. I'm okay.
Yeah, see, somebody just suggested do $1 tier. Do $1. Chantal would never do that. She would never charge $1. Are you kidding me? Although that would be something smart because I'm sure a lot of people would sign up for $1. But in Chantal's mind, $1 is not enough. It's not enough.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the tiers yet. Like, I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Italian. All right. With my channel, and then when I find out for sure, then I'll worry about like like I don't know about refunds. Like it depends. I'll probably like we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna stiff you guys. I'm not gonna.
No, she'll figure it out. She's trying to figure out how she can milk people of the most money for as long as possible. She's not thinking about what's fair for everybody. She's thinking about what's good for her.
I will try to make this as easy on you guys as possible. And it's already like already you guys have done so much for me, like following me around and shit, like platform to platform. Like I never like thought that would ever happen. Honestly, like I thought people really fucking hated me. Like everybody. Thanks. Hi, Lolita. Can you go from OnlyFans? But message me on OnlyFans, Mackenzie. I don't know, Matt. Even boss the prayer. Yeah. OnlyFans streaming is really horrible, huh? Like that sucks.
You're the only one having problems on OnlyFans, Chantal, saying technical difficulties. You've got a brand new computer that you just bought, and the only thing you need to stream on OnlyFans is a stream key, which is easy to acquire. If there were widespread problems with OnlyFans for technical difficulties with streaming, you would not be the only person complaining about those issues. I'm sure it'll be widespread all over OnlyFans because there are a lot of people that use OnlyFans to make money, but yet you're the only one complaining about that. The real truth is that you don't want to stream on OnlyFans because you're not going to get that big of an audience. You want as many people as possible looking at you and giving you money, hence why you like Twitch so much. Ooh, the sound.
What do I want to have? Oh, I love minestrone. Chicken breast. Tiramisu? I don't even know if I had tiramisu. I'm gonna ask if that's right. That's 111 visitors. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try the lasagna. Imagine that. I wonder, like, I'm not sure how many followers, like Patreon followers, some people have. Probably a lot. I know, actually. Maybe me, and maybe I was getting lazy with my channel, and this was like a wake-up call.
You were getting lazy and reckless. Lazy does not mean your channel is taken away. Reckless, your channel does get taken away.
Yeah, I can still see. You guys can't see me, like, what I'm gonna do, yeah, Matt, like, what I'm gonna do is, like, wait and see what happens permanently, and then do something permanent from there. So, like, figure out exactly how much, like, I would have to charge, like, to be comfortable, you know? Not the same as before, but that's the thing, like,
So basically what she's planning to do is that if the YouTube thing does not work out, it sounds like to me what she's planning to do is she's saying, I'm going to have to figure out what to charge to make me comfortable. She's going to charge high prices on her platforms if she can get away with it to basically get compensation for her being reckless on her YouTube channel and losing it. She's going to basically financially punish people for her being stupid. That's not fair, Chantal.
there's no ad revenue on here. It's just membership fees, you know? Your breaks are supposed to be your downtimes. I know, but they're not long. Really, Jen? My kids, they still download iTunes app on Android, then did it? I don't know why. Thank you. Nobody's confident 1,000% of the time. Sometimes, I guess. It looks like focaccia. Right now, I should put it on an announcement. Livestreams on Patreon. I'm eating bread beater. Watch a video how to make pina colada. Cream of coconut, pineapple juice, rum. Oh, oh. The new Beezers. I don't know, Mackenzie. You. Okay, well, oh, internet rando. Yes, I'll check my messages. And then realizing that's never, ever, ever going to happen as well. They can't. It's just like a lot of legal shit, but like, I don't have to pay for a lawyer. And I feel like I should just stick up for myself and not be intimidated to drop everything. You know? I didn't seem to care about my channel, only him. It's true. Like maybe this like happened, like it I don't think about him at all. I just think about my channel. I just want my channel back. I swear.
I think she cares about both. I think she cares about both because she knows without her YouTube money, Natter has no reason to talk to her. That was his only attraction to Chantal was the money she was making on YouTube. That was the hook that she used to pull him into her world. And now that YouTube has taken that hook away from her, what else does she have? And all the time that she spent around Natter, all the talking she did, he never got attached to her. He never really cared about her. He cared about what he can get from her. And now her income just got cut in half. So he's pretty much done.
Like, cunt. Two questions in my box. What box? I don't see anything. And I wish that the last 10 months didn't happen, but if they didn't, I would be in a different spot right now, I think. Like, fuck. I would be fucked. I would be so fucked. Wouldn't I like him to be in a restaurant? Moonlight, I could never, this is the, honestly, when I come to these restaurants by myself, fucking hell, I fucking realize that I fucking can do this by my fucking self. Like, he drained every ounce of fucking energy I had. Mo's latest video proves he's a liar.
And you trained everybody in your audience of every ounce of energy they had. And during that 10 months that you were talking to Natter, you exploited everything you could out of him and out of everything going on, talking about SA, talking about DV. Yeah, that was you. That wasn't Natter on your channel talking about those things. That was you. And even before Natter came into the picture, madam, you were exploiting your own ED for money, giving it a job, making it profitable. And you shouldn't do that when you got a problem with food. You should seek therapy and professional help. But you were very happy to exploit that too. And now you've reached a point where you can't be on YouTube and exploit things for money.
He is a liar. It's really sad that people don't see it, but you guys are not in it, so you don't see what I see. Bad energy.
You got bad energy. Even now.
Not really much, Jen, actually. I don't really notice. Away from him and drugs, yeah. Mostly cocaine. I was addicted to cocaine for a long time, even, like for months.
But you said you only did it the one time.
People don't want to see it. It's so obvious. Yeah. Because they're at the same time as you. It seems hella weird to me that they would call both parties to the police station. So behind the scenes, he's being nice to me and pretending that Judy's not there so that I don't get upset, so that I'll possibly drop the charges. And of course, like I told the detective, like it's either you do or you don't, either happened or it didn't. Yes, everything I said happened, like I said in the email. But the reasons for me wanting to not go through with this is because I just don't have the mental capacity to fight this guy. You know?
I think if she doesn't want to go through with it, it's because maybe Natter has a crap ton of evidence to refute what she's saying. And she's afraid of that coming out in a court of law if charges got filed in the first place. I mean, this whole story with Chantal is so full of holes, it's ridiculous. But if there were charges filed, even if she said, I want to drop the charges, the legal system in Canada is going to push through anyway. But I think she's more afraid of maybe some evidence that Natter has on her that she doesn't want being aired out in the public courtroom.
Anyway, you know, a little self-destruct. I'm so happy that you're in a better place, I think. Ever since Windsor, yep. When I made that decision to like keep driving, like I went all the way to Gatineau to pick him up that morning, and I kept driving. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. And then I think it was the best decision. Like I just did it, and I'm taking shit in a way. Oh wow, you guys have heard about shit? He screamed at me the whole night. What do you want? Does he own that? Never. The rat guy, it sounded like they were having a relationship fight. He went down there a few times that night to yell at the rat guy. They were fighting like a relationship fight. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what it sounded like. Thanks, BJB. For tonight, I might set up Twitch and do some gaming streaming. Would you guys want to do that?
And she has yet
It's
to
actually
do
really good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think I can do subscriber only. I'm not 100% sure. What I'm gonna do is check it out. I'm gonna take time. Okay, it's it's 1 minute late. 10 hours. I do that in like 2 days. You know. Where did you get this to go? They know all about Twitch. I just have a question. I know you're an OGB. So like in OBS, I have actually I'm gonna get a dessert to go. Like OBS, I have Streamlabs. So do I need OBS and Streamlabs or just one or the other?
She could do the research on this herself. If she cares enough about making money on any platform, she needs to learn A, how to use the platform, B, what the TOS is. There's tutorials on YouTube everywhere. There's web pages everywhere. If she cares enough to make money, she needs to do the learning to go with the money.
Thank you, Jody. Twitch, absolutely. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you hate one too. Because maybe a troll will sign up for $50 and then become yeah, you're right. If I know you, you know that.
So I'm gonna cut this off here. I don't think there's anything else of note. Thank you guys for watching this react video, and if you like, leave a like and subscribe, and also go sub over to Just Sayins channel. I'm going to leave a link for the video in the description so you can find the channel if you don't know where it is. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great morning. Take care. Bye bye.